Sunset Road is one of the most beloved songs of the city pop revival. It didn't stand out in Japan upon release, but decades later, it reached millions of listeners around the world. As the song gained momentum online, many were curious as to what happened to its singer. Reiko Takahashi's career ended in silence, and has remained a mystery ever since. But the truth is, Reiko was never truly gone. This entire time she's been making music overseas under the name Rayko, and now, almost 40 years after her debut, she's finally reconnecting with her fans.
Hi everybody! It's been a long time. Nice to see you again.
So Reiko, let's get right into it. Let's take a step back first. What got you into music?
Well, I grew up in a house. My mother was a jazz singer actually. She did it as a hobby, but she was amazing. She was an amazing jazz singer. She recorded a song and then the album was released in Brazil. I grew up with listening to jazz, and then also my sister was like musical encyclopedia. She listens to I would listen to all kinds of different genre of music coming from her room. When I was like 4 or 5, I had this really progressive, amazing piano teacher. She was like really progressive at that time. And to make a long story short, I really hated piano lessons. I mean,
who doesn't?
Right? Yeah. And I threw a tantrum, I guess, like when I was like 5 years old or 4 or 5. And I told her to never come back. You're fired or something, like really, really mean stuff. She said, you know, I want to play this game with you. First, let's go burn all the texts like canons and then all this like textbook in your backyard. Let's burn it all. You don't need it. And I'm like, oh my God, this teacher is all of a sudden like really cool. She believed in my ear, like hearing. And she did this like week-long training of my ear, like, okay, so you're gonna go sit in the corner and I'm gonna play the chorus and you're gonna answer all the chorus, like the name of the chorus and everything, and just remember the sound. And we did that for a while, and then she told me to come back to the piano, and then she said, now I want you to compose whatever comes to your mind.
Oh.
And at age of 4 or 5, I can't remember exactly, I composed my first song from the intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, outro, everything, and it was about my mother.
Oh, that's sweet.
That was my starting of my composer's career. back to when I was that young, and I owe it so much to that teacher. And then since you're so good at researching, I really appreciate all the research you have done. Maybe you can find her when you go to Japan.
I'll try.
Yeah, she's amazing.
So was singing always your end goal or your dream when you were younger?
I think I was born singing. I came out to the world singing. That's the only thing that I ever wanted to do, just music.
So how exactly did you get into the industry?
So the Tsumatachi no Kagai Jugyo, the TV show from Nippon TV, Japan TV, they were looking for a singer to sing the theme song. And I guess they were rushing to find the vocalist. I don't remember, it's like almost 40 years ago. And I can't remember like how it went, but I somehow got recruited into doing auditions and went to the studio, and they fell in love with my voice, luckily. That's how I got to sing that song. It was such an amazing experience. I was a teenager at that time, and I saw like the state-of-the-art studio with all the producers and like, you know,
Wow.
engineers. It was really a breaking point. It was kind of like a
It was your
milestone.
breaking point to, I guess,
Yeah.
big break getting into everything.
Yeah, it was just like milestone of my legacy as an artist.
So you're also featured on the Momoco Club magazine, and one site before also mentioned that you featured in a drama called Maria. I wanted to ask, like, did you have acting aspirations too?
I don't think I was. I don't think that's me.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember. Unless I have this amnesia. I don't remember doing any TV drama in Japan. Here,
Okay.
I have in the United States, but not in Japan. I don't remember, unless there is me acting and you can get a footage.
Maybe.
I have no idea. I get asked that a lot, and also there is a song God, what was the name of the song that everybody thinks that was me?
Oh, the Akiba Tape. I mentioned interviewing you in like the comment section, and all the comments were ask her if she's the Akiba voice.
Yeah, and then also there's a song, right?
Yeah, the Fly Away, I believe it's called.
Yeah, Fly Away, exactly. And like I get asked so much, so I'm like, oh, maybe I should do a cover of the song.
That'd be
But
funny.
yeah, it's wild.
So then your next release was the Sunset Road that we're all familiar with a year later. Do you want to walk us through that whole project?
Yeah, Sunset Road. Don't remember how soon I recorded Sunset Road after Love Song. Love Song ga Utaenai and Kitto Only You on the B side, we recorded pretty much on the same day or the very, very close together. But Sunset Road came a little after I. So when Japanese idols or Japanese singers, before their songs released, they usually have this promotional tour. Like you go up and down from north to south of Japan, like all the way to promote the song. And I didn't do that. I didn't even do any of that because it just came so fast to record Love Song Utaenai. So I recorded it and started touring. So everything was backwards. That's why I didn't have a lot of like exposure before the song launched. So it was really, really like shame, it's a shame because the song is so well written. And Sunset Road is, I checked today, that Spotify page has almost 256,000 monthly listeners.
Wow.
And 30 million 600 and something streams. It's just crazy. It's like, I'm so grateful. And the songs are great, but Sunset Road, like recording Sunset Road was a really different experience because at that time I was really good friends with the lyricist, Junko Sato. And the way she put together the lyrics, it really resonated with me back then, but I was like 17 or 18 or something like that. And I couldn't really like grasp, like all the heartache and then all that stuff. And then now I reread it at this point of my life, the way she illustrated the bittersweetness of breakup. And my favorite line is she's holding her heels and she's walking on the highway and she feels the warmth from the asphalt, and it reminds her of the warmth that she received from the love of her life. In her heart, it's like, gosh, it's like makes me so emotional the way she, So even at that time, it was recording that song, it just, I practice and I try to get into the zone of that person who is having this like really heartbreaking moment in her life. So right now I am re-recording Sunset Road because Victor gave me the permission. Like, it was right away. Victor said, please re-record. And then 2 days ago I just got the email from Victor Records, the department of like reissues and stuff, and then she said, it was he said that because of the resurgence, he like wants to propose a bunch of like, maybe we can do some joint venture with my old label to do a lot of things. So that I'm looking forward to that.
That's awesome.
And I'm currently recording a new city pop music. And there's one song that it's kind of like a sequel to Sunset Road. So what happened after, how she
the progression of it
today after the breakup, and
that's awesome. I also have to ask about the English version, that
Yes.
cassette. We all thought that the English version was fake for the longest of times until somebody just randomly posted it online one day.
I know, my sister was in college at that time and she helped write, like she wrote the English version. Yeah. And then we put Jacqueline Jones or something like that, the lyricist, on the cassette. But it was my sister, and then she put the pen name because she didn't want to be exposed at that time. Now she regrets it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so she wrote that. she was like 20 years old and she wrote it. Yeah.
Do you also know that there was a vinyl copy of Sunset Road? I believe a few years back it sold for around like $300 on Yahoo Japan.
And also I saw one that was going for 800. It's
Wow.
crazy. I'm like, wow.
There's a demand for the repress. Big demand.
Yeah, so I would talk to one of the things that I would talk to the person who reached out from Victor Entertainment is that if the demand is high to get the reprint of the master vinyls, and I would just put my signature on there, and if you know, like I can talk to them about that, you know. I get asked a lot, like, please remake Sunset Road, or please, like, you know, reprint Sunset Road on vinyl. So I was like, do people have record players?
I look over at my vinyl collection. No, we do not.
Oh my god.
People just collect them. I feel like just the artwork of having like it larger than a CD, it's easier to display, and also that whole like 80s aesthetic with the vinyl with this type of music, it just attracts people.
And then liner notes are huge in Japan. That's why they still sell CDs, because their fans loves to read like the blood type of the artist, their favorite food, and you know, like that kind of stuff. So yeah, I would definitely ask my label about the vinyls.
So overall, would you say your experience in the entertainment industry in Japan at least was a happy one?
Yes, it was good. It was just like as soon as I recorded Sunset Road, I came to United States. So that's why there was no live performance of Sunset Road, and there's no live recording, there's no tour, that's why the record didn't sell a lot. I feel so bad because the music is so good, but I owe it to you guys. Like literally, I thank you guys endlessly, and everybody in the beautiful city pop community, that you guys kept the music alive. And then now, I mean, look at what you guys did. Please keep on listening, and you know, have the monthly listener and stream go up, because more that happens, the more we can do with it, you know. And I talked to Hamada Kingo. The Mr. Kingo Hamada is the writer. And then I talked to Junko a lot, because we were friends and we reconnected, and they were so happy and grateful for the resurgence and, you know, revival, whatever you want to call it. It's been, we never thought about it.
No one expected it there at all?
Nobody, because first of all, I mean, 40 years ago, there was no Spotify.
Yeah.
There's no YouTube, there's no social media. So, and then also, I have to thank DJ Notoya for doing the compilation in 2018, and that really sparked up the city pop.
Yeah, that was everyone's gateway to that song.
Yeah.
That was in so many, just like when I got into it, I just googled city pop playlist. Your song was one of the first 5 I listened to, and then that set me down the whole rabbit hole.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's amazing. I'm so grateful for him to include Sunset Road on that. And also, I was talking to one of the security guards here. I live in one of the high rises in Los Angeles, and the security guard said, "Oh yeah, the city pop. I got my brother into city pop," and I'm like, "Do you know this song?" And I sent the screenshot of Sunset Road. He says, "Yeah, that's the song that I used to get my brother into city pop." And then I said, "Did you know that was me?" And then it paused, and she's like, "No."
Yeah, that is ridiculous. I guess going from Japan to your career in the US now, since you moved to Los Angeles, I guess first thing to ask was like, what was your motivation moving out to the US at was it 18?
Thank you for asking. The motivation to come here is because I've always wanted to, like I said, music was my calling. And you know, when you write music, when you're acting, there's a script, and there's directors, and you do what you're told to do, and of course you can improv a little bit, but pretty much there's a script. I wanted to tell my story, and I wanted to direct, I wanted to produce, I wanted to, because when you are telling your story, you only know the emotion behind it, the experience behind it, the pain, hurt, joy, happiness. And so I wanted to do that. So I went to my agent and said to my late boss at the time that please let me write my own music and produce that. And that's because it's my dream. It's always been like I want to connect with the audience worldwide, who I am, And he said, no, you are going to be the product and you're going to be singing what we give you. But I owe it to him too, because that made me motivate me to, okay, then I'm going to leave and I'm going to go to where that is possible.
You'll make it somewhere else. Yeah.
Yes. And then I came here and then started, oh my God, as soon as I landed, I found this little studio in Huntington Beach, and I started producing the music that I wrote and make cassette tapes.
Oh, wow.
And I would have backpacks, 2 backpacks full of cassette tapes, and then I would just go around every community college, universities, UCLA, USC, University of Fullerton, all like Santa Monica Community College, and I would walk up to everybody I meet and say, please listen to my music. And then after that, I found this the studio in Hollywood, recorded my first CD there, titled Purple Shoes or Rayko. And then I also recorded Crave there. And then I would just do the same thing. I would just go around everywhere.
Rinse and repeat.
Like Melrose Avenue. Yeah, Hollywood, Sunset, everywhere. And I would just give it to everybody, just hand it out. And then that's how I built my fan base, because I didn't grow up here. I didn't go to school here. I didn't know anybody.
Yeah, so that's incredible. Just starting from the scratch without anyone's help, basically.
Resilience.
And no certainty either that you're going to make it.
Yeah. And then when I packed the venue for the first time, I literally cried behind the curtain before it went up.
Wow. Oh, it means a lot.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I guess one thing, I think the biggest elephant in the room for new fans discovering your stuff is just how distinct the style of Reiko is from Rayko. I'd like to ask, I know you said you preferred American music back when you were in Japan in some interview, but was there anything specific that I guess made you switch between genres so much?
So even the 4 songs that I sang in Japan, they're so different from each other, right? Love Song and it's more like an idol-y kind of, and Sunset Road is very city pop, right?
Yeah, synth heavy.
Yeah, and September Blue, which is a lot of fans love September Blue as well. First of all, I hate to say fans. They're not. They're really my treasure. They're like my friends. So I'm gonna start calling them friends from here on out. So my friends love September Blue as well. So and then Kiton Lee was really idol, go man, it's oh my God, so cutesy. So I guess so. The thing that I didn't do in Japan was rock. And I've always liked orchestra because my mom loved big band music. So I wanted to create orchestra and then the rock band together. And Lolita Dark was born with symphonic rock. And then sometimes I play with the conductor. It's a 15-piece live show with a string section and horn sections, and there's videos out there. But I just love the dynamics of different music. And so with this and my day job, for the past 9.5 years, I've been working to make production music for TVs and film, and we get briefs from every day. I'm constantly making music, and then the genre is so diverse. It's one day I would do country, K-pop, and symphony. And it's I have to switch gear all the time, every day, and every music that I create. So I don't focus on one genre of music. So even now, as I write all kinds of city pop music and I'm re-recording Sunset Road, I don't feel any the border in between those music.
I see.
It's just music is so amazing in every way, and every music has so much. It just creates a background for many people's lives. Like it's a background music when you're walking through the park, when you're driving. I hear a lot of friends say that I always put Sunset Road when I'm driving on the highway, and it's just like my background music. And it's just like that's so exactly how I felt, like how I feel when I'm recording and creating music.
I guess before I forget, out of the 4 songs you did in Japan, which was your favorite looking back? Or which do you personally prefer most?
That's a really hard one. Like I said, every one of them is so different from each other. I have favorite in the moments. So like we were saying about the background. So Love Song wa Daenai is when I feel a little melancholy, like when I feel a little uncertain about things, about life. I liked Love Song and I love September Blue. Those two, like I feel like when I'm feeling a little moody, little uncertain, the uncertainties, complexities, I love those.
Yes.
Sunset Road picks me up so much. It just makes me so positive. Even the lyrics is heartbreaking, but it's just at the end, the waves. Especially I live in Southern California, so I go to the beach a lot, and the waves. As the wave goes away, it's kind of like you're saying goodbye to your old chapter of your life. It ends on a positive note. So that's my favorite song when I need a pick-me-up. And Kitto Only You is it makes me feel so young because it's like so cute.
Kawaii, yeah.
So yeah, it's so kawaii. So like every song finds a favorite moment in my life, I should say.
That's
It's
good.
so diplomatic. Wow.
For all the songs you've done as Reiko, like in terms of getting introduced to that, is there a specific song or project you'd recommend to all your, I guess, city pop fans?
Yeah, well, city pop. So it is Reiko stuff, like especially Dig Jelly was progressive rock, and it's like more like a rap rock. So I'm not sure how many city pop fans will like that kind of music, but I will tell you, like the most popular Dig Jelly song was Slam.
Slam, yeah.
Completely different. And Time Is Up was really popular as well. Sacrifice also. Mad Chemical also, like with my the day job, the production music, we licensed 67 songs last year alone.
Oh, wow.
And Mad Chemical was one of them.
Oh.
Slam actually was too. And also what licensed from Lolita Dark was Love Is. It's a really orchestral. I wrote that piece about this really young 36-year-old beautiful woman who used to come to my husband used to work as a bartender at this restaurant nearby, and then she would come. She's vibrant, young woman, and last time she came and she told him that she got diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer. And she passed away, and the families went through a lot, and her husband, she got married because she wanted to marry before she died. So she married, and then like husband and I, we became close, and then I wrote the song Love Is to dedicate for her.
That's beautiful.
And so that is a really kind of a emotional and significant piece. So Love Is, I recommend. It's definitely not city pop. So I'm gonna warn you, it's a symphonic rock. but I really like that song.
But yeah, in terms of events and I guess TV stuff you did, you were on the Eric Andre show for season 5, which when I saw that I could not believe. Are there any other, I guess, really cool experiences or things you've done music for?
When I came here, I did some commercials, like a beer commercial, like when I
Oh,
became 21 for oh my God, Canadian beer. It's called Labatt's Blue. It was a Canadian beer commercial I did. And then also there was a soap opera called Young and the Restless in the United
yeah,
States. And I did,
yes, my mom watched that all the time.
really? Oh
Yes.
my God. It's just a cameo thing that I did. And then also I wrote 2 songs for, there's a, do you know Philip K. Dick? He is an author, sci-fi author. He did Total Recall, Minority Report.
I recognize Minority Report.
Yeah, and then recently he had this Amazon Prime 2-time Emmy winning series called The Men in the High Castle. And I wrote 2 music for that. And then of course Eric Andre show, and I'm sure Bloopers and Practical Joke, it was so funny. They hired me as this like really wealthy, the daughter of a really wealthy Japanese businessman that wanted to buy MTV when
Oh.
MTV was still around.
Mhm.
My role was to sing as horribly and tone deaf as possible. We tricked this like 2 actors, and it was so much fun.
So overall, what do you think is your favorite memory from your career?
I used to do this cover of Rage Against the Machine, Killing the Name.
Oh. Oh. Again, we
Yeah,
would never expect that from the city pop
right.
songs you did.
I know. And then just people, every time we did the cover, and then we even did that with the orchestra, with the horn section strings. It was
Oh,
like, yeah, at Anime Expo actually.
that's
And it was
awesome.
yeah, I heard from the promoter, it was the most packed Anime Expo music shows ever. People just went crazy because they never, like, I think nobody really did it with an orchestra before.
Hmm.
It was just crazy. But anyway, House of Blues, when we did that show, and I got this chills down my spine when audience connected, and I am going to create a favorite moment, one of the favorite moments of my live performance, because I am scheduled to perform Sunset Road live um, very soon at 2 places. Um, Boogie Maru, it's a really popular vinyl record store in Torrance, California,
Hmm.
and also I'm gonna have the CD release party in Little Tokyo. I'm going to be performing Sunset Road at my CD release party with DJ XL Middleton, who has been a huge supporter of my music, and we became really good friends recently. So that is going to be very memorable because I have never performed Sunset Road live.
Yes, we've been looking for a live version, and yeah, now we know that it never existed. In terms of like comparing the Japanese to American music industry, what do you think is the biggest difference? And then I guess I know you've gone into it a bit before, but like what did you like and dislike most from both?
In Japan, you're definitely been like taken care of, like because you are kind of like a, well, not everybody in Japan. In my case, because I was more like a kind of like a product, and I wasn't. Uh, well, I was kind of like a product of the agency,
Hmm.
so I was well taken care of. Like I always had the manager with me, and anywhere you go, you're like everything is scheduled for you, and everything is, you're never alone. You're always escorted by managers and like the people for magazine interviews, live performance, everything. Here, for me, um, um, because I'm an independent artist, so I did everything on my own. Set up the gig, talk to the promoter, promotions for my songs, bringing gear, hauling
Oh wow.
drums and guitars, amps, everything. We got to the point where we were we were blessed, really, really popular locally. So we had guitar techs and then like, roadies and stuff like that. So it was great. And then more popular we got, we had, especially anime communities, they had staff members that would help us a lot. But starting out, it was really, you have to really love and believe in music, and if that is really your calling and that's what you really want to do, then you have to have thick skin, and then you pretty much do everything on your own. So biggest difference between Japan and America for me.
You need a lot of self-belief in America.
Yeah, for somebody like me, yeah, it was.
All right, and final question. I know some people have been curious. How exactly did you find out about the whole revival?
Oh my gosh. So it was so funny. I have a friend named Momo, and she is just diehard city pop fan. And she was one day showing me her playlist. And she was going through the playlist. I'm like, oh my God, those are such, cool songs. I mean, I didn't know the city pop, the name, but I know all those songs. Like I grew up listening to those songs and I love those songs. So when she was, it's like, yeah, and I'm singing along, and then she's like schooling everybody, and I'm like, wait, pop, stop. Can you go up a little bit? And she's like, yeah. She's like, I'm like, that's me. Sunset Road, that's my song. She's like, no, that's not. She's like, it's by artists, some artists from Japan from the 80s. I'm like, no. And because it says Takahashi Reiko in kanji. And she didn't know it was Reiko Takahashi, and she's like, wait, what? Like all this time I was listening, it's what? It's you? And I'm like, yeah. And then I have another friend of mine, his name is Victor Juan, and he, we used to play together, and then Victor Juan told me about it too, and I was like, this is no way. So Juan and Momo like really, really opened up my eyes, and I'm like, and I thought it was just like the fluke thing. It's like, for like a little, everybody's like just like listening to it and it will go away. And then as soon as I realized it's like so much support and love for Sunset Road, I'm like, oh my God, I would love to reintroduce myself to everybody, all generation, young, old,
because the music
everybody.
connected everyone. Like my brother enjoys it, I love it, my friends enjoy it. It's crazy.
Thank you. And then I saw like you had a video, City Pop's biggest mystery, right?
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, this is like incredible. And I wanted to, like, I came out because I wanted to thank all of you guys. Like literally that was like, and then I wanted to do more to just like connect with the audience and like my friends all over the globe. And it's just that's what music is about. I think that is the only reason why you want to do music, is connection. And because it really, music to me, as I was saying before, it's so therapeutic.
Yes.
Writing, producing, and listening, and you pick all kinds of music to just be the anchor of your chapters, to connect with people, like heart to heart. It's just like music is the bridge that connects.
And even
heart.
Despite the language barrier, it's on people all across the world.
Exactly. And I was like the first person to learn that growing up, because I listened to French music, American and, European, like all kinds of, So yeah, you're right. Music connects. It's just so universal, no matter what language.
All right. Well, I think we'll wrap it at that. Thank you so much for taking the time. I've been looking forward to this for so long.
Yes, for sure. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. It really, really, really meant a lot. Thank you. Bye. We'll see you soon.